Well, we were just talking about you buying all those playmats. Why did you buy all the playmats?
I bought 3 playmats today because I wanted to lay them all out and roll around in them.
Are they all Ultra Pros?
I bought 2 Ultra Pros. One of those ones that I have.
Wait. Nobody knows who you are.
Oh, hi, I'm Jack.
Jack?
You may not know me.
It's only been
they certainly don't know you at this point in time.
It's been 100 episodes.
Has it been 100 episodes? No. He was on a couple of months ago. Like, he popped his little head in.
Twice.
And then he got seduced by Hollywood. Making those big $14 an hour bucks.
But here I
running
am.
around getting bottles of water for famous celebrities. Are you allowed to name the celebrities that you got bottles of water for?
Ice Cube.
Is that like a pun?
I got water for
I did
Ice
at one
for
point.
Ice Cube?
I did at one point say, because someone was like freaking out because Ice Cube wanted cold beverage, and there was no ice to be found anywhere. And then so I finally went down to the trucks and I got a bag of ice from Craft Services, and I said on walkie-talkie, "Don't worry, guys, flying in ice cubes for Ice Cube." And I think that was the highlight of my career.
Your entire Hollywood career for at least the beginning of 2019.
Yeah, exactly.
Cole, are you here as well?
I am here.
Wow. How did you get here?
Okay. So we'll pick me up
in Cincinnati.
In Cincinnati.
Yes.
And
wait, where are we?
We are in Indianapolis.
Yes.
Happy GenCon.
Happy GenCon to you. Today was the first day of GenCon, right? Even though we all got together yesterday.
And we stood in will call for an hour.
And 15.
Well...
No, because it was an hour and 15 by the time we were like back at the hotel. So it wasn't really...
Probably more like 45 minutes.
45 is a good number.
I don't think it was so bad.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So, all right. So let's start the story from the beginning. I left Washington, D.C. at 5 a.m. Eastern.
Yes.
I drove 8 hours to Cole's house. In the time between me crossing the bridge and saying, "Cole, my GPS stopped working. Give me directions to your house," him giving me the wrong directions, and me finally figuring it out and getting to his house, he fell asleep again.
I was about to fall asleep before you called me.
Because why? What is the fundamental reason? Why did that happen?
Because I was tired?
No.
What is the struggle you've been dealing with this whole time we've been here?
Being made fun of because...
Cold turkey.
Oh, yeah.
Cold turkey.
Yeah, I'm quitting caffeine.
Of all the wrong times in your life to choose to give up caffeine, you chose the holiday that is GenCon weekend.
Yeah.
So that you have constantly... I'm almost concerned that you have narcolepsy.
I don't.
The number of times you have passed out and then you're like, I didn't fall asleep. He's like a 4-year-old.
No.
He's like, I wasn't sleeping.
This wasn't that bad.
All right, so then we went to Elusive Cow with the extremely rude waitress.
Yeah.
If you're ever in Bellevue, Kentucky, which is across the street from Cincinnati, Ohio,
across the river.
Just if you go to Elusive Cow, just be warned that the waitress is going to be real rude.
Can be rude.
But I still tipped her well because I'm the better person. And then we left.
His boss.
Yeah, well. So then Cole and I left Cincinnati and we drove straight to the Indianapolis airport because waiting for us there was
me,
Jack, who had flown in. When did you leave Los Angeles?
I left LA. Well, I flew out of Long Beach at...
Long Beach has its own airport?
It does. And
Is
it's
it like
fantastic.
a full-size?
Oh, that's a small one,
No, it's
right?
a tiny airport, and it was so much better than flying out of LAX because LAX is awful.
It's very large.
It's too large. I flew out of there at 7 in the morning, Pacific Standard Time,
which is
10
10
a.m.
a.m.
Eastern
after
Time.
I had been on the road for 5 hours already.
Yes. Then I got on a plane. I flew to Phoenix, Arizona, and then from there I flew to Indianapolis, where I was
Yes.
greeted by Will and Cole.
Yes, we got here, and for those of you who are not at GenCon, which is all of you probably, the city of Indiana has made the extremely wise decision. Indianapolis. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm a bit tired myself. I've been going a long time today. To close down the major highway, east-west highway that goes across.
I think 71.
70. It goes across downtown Indianapolis. So everybody has to take local roads to get anywhere, or like 465 or whatever is kind of like the loop that goes around the city, but that is constantly under construction. So boy, a trip that would normally take you about 5 minutes takes you about 45 minutes. When you actually leave the city. But
at least the road opens back up 2 days after Gen Con.
Well, hooray. Good for that.
Great timing. Great timing.
So we are lucky this year. We are fortunate that this is the first year we are staying in a hotel that is within walking distance of Gen Con. We normally stay about 8 to 10 miles outside of Indianapolis.
Which means we have to drive through all the Gen Con traffic to get to the actual place and then find parking. And then.
Well, we don't have to find parking. I paid for parking for this whole trip, so we're good there. But all right, anyway, so we Gen Con. We're here. And last night we stood in the will call line for whatever amount of time. Time becomes amorphous when you're in a line that literally starts at the east end of the building, extends completely across, and the Indiana Convention Center is not small, extends completely across the entire building and then out the door and around the corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So after we stood in that line for 45 minutes to get my badge.
Yes.
We all three of us, we all had our Gen Con badges at that point.
Yes.
Yes. However,
we're not telling that story. We promised Cole.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
There was an issue with Cole's badge. Infer what you will, but I had a shake. We had shakes from Steak and Shake in Batesville, Ohio, Indiana. Batesville, Indiana.
Ohio,
Indiana. Something. So infer from that what you will.
I forgot we weren't gonna.
Yeah.
So and then we basically got back to the hotel about 1:00 in the morning. Everybody except for Cole was exhausted at this point because Cole slept in the car.
All right, that's fine. It's fine.
So there was not too much gaming on Wednesday night, and then this morning I woke up first because I cannot sleep past 7:00 in the morning or whatever. So I got up, I took a shower, went and got breakfast when there actually was breakfast before it ran out. Then Greg, who's staying with us, if ever anybody knows the very famous internet podcaster Greg Leatherman from Very Random Encounters and It's Super Effective and occasionally appears on the Tuesday Night podcast, is staying in a hotel room with us. We're very honored.
We need to get his autograph.
If anyone wants to know why I said it that way, message me privately and I will give you the description. So he got up, and then basically everybody got up. We had not intended to get to the show floor right at 10 a.m., but boy, we were there by about 10:15.
Yeah, it was like it was like perfect timing.
Yeah, and it's insane this year because Thursday is usually an extremely quiet day for Gen Con. People don't take off work to come in for it. It's really only the diehards that will do it, that want to make sure that they get whatever stuff before it sells out. I had, 2 goals, 2 tasks that I wanted to accomplish. Right? I wanted to go to Cool Stuff Inc. and get Commander decks.
Which was accomplished.
It was accomplished, but there's this just weird thing that we're seeing at multiple vendors where there's things that they're trying to sell haven't shown up yet, which is kind of like the reverse of them selling out, because now I'm in this like Jeopardy situation of like they didn't have it even though I was there on the first day. Now I may not have time in the rest of the days to get it, and then they're going to sell out by Sunday. But I do have, I caved and got a red blue Niv Mizzet commander deck. So,
which I'm sure you will have plenty of fun with.
and then my other requirement was I needed to go to Japanime Games and get the Kamigami Battles expansion, which I got 2 of because my friend Brittany, who has appeared on this program, also enjoys Kamigami Battles. We will not refer to it by its alternate and true name because we want to keep this program family friendly.
And you also got the foil promo.
You always got to get the foil god cards when you buy the new Kamigami Battles because the non-foil ones are booty.
Are they like the same?
They're the same size, same everything, except one's foil and one's not.
They don't take. They're the larger sleeves, right?
So they sell sleeves for cards that large?
Yes,
they do, but they did not have them at Japanime Games.
It's
that's
the same size as the Transformers cards, right?
I think they're smaller. We can look. I mean, obviously, I have them here.
Is it 2 standard cards put together? Okay. Anyway,
asking way too many.
Anyway,
and it's not even late at night, but boy, I'm beat. Yeah. So, what was Jack? What was your ambition for the day?
My ambition for the
Buy
day
all the
was to
play
buy
mats.
as many play mats as I could. No. I don't know. I more came for the podcast and for you guys because it's been neglected so much recently.
All the years of Jack saying, "I wish I was there." With
I'm definitely coming.
Definitely coming this
calling.
year. And then there was like 3 years ago when we recorded
We
the
Skyped
podcast,
you in.
and I was Skyped in, but they were in the same room.
Yeah, this is the first time we've all 3 been like recording in the same room together, which is why the audio quality is awful.
Well, I guess we'll find out in the edit.
Oh, trust me, it's gonna be awful. We've done this before. Although we've never put the microphone up, right? Which may have been the mistake the last time we did it. We had it on the floor.
And then we're talking loud enough, like an actual conversation.
Because that was the PAX Unplugged one with Alan and Brittany and Cole and Chris and me. So you're just here to like learn about the GenCon, hang out, have a good time. But you've seen a couple of things that have interested in you.
Lots of card games. I have. There's a Big Trouble in Little China game, which I need to find because that's one of my favorite movies. I really want to try Kamigama Battles because Will was hyping it up so much.
Yeah, I'll unwrap it at some point.
Yeah, but I only want to play it for the gameplay. That's the only reason.
Just the gameplay.
Yes,
not the art.
Because it's a fantastic mechanic.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just playing a lot of Vanguard. I want to play some Commander.
Do you want to do like magic events at some point this week?
Well, I mean, we've already burned one day. You've only got 3 days left. I don't know.
I mean,
what
there's
his
Sunday.
Opportunities are going to be.
Wherever the wind takes me, I will
All right,
follow.
Leon Soryu. How's that wind blowing? Cole, what have you did in your ambitions for the day?
I found all the dead cards that I wanted. Dead card games.
I think. I mean, I can't speak for Jack because his wallet is wild, but between you and I, we've pretty much spent all the money we intended to spend.
See, here, you spent money for other people as well.
And I had them Venmo me and right away, immediately. I'm like, you want this Bakugo, Deku, whatever playmat? You're going to send me $21.39.
Yeah, most of mine was for myself. So
yeah, I did buy a dead card game though.
You
which
did.
It looks like they're releasing a new version of.
Well, no,
Cyberpunk
2020.
I think
next year.
I think you bought the card game, and then they're making like a board game version because Cyberpunk 20XX I think is like an actual franchise.
Well, because there's a video game coming out that's like Cyberpunk 2077.
So that's with Keanu Reeves. I heard about that on the internet.
Love me some Keanu Reeves.
Well, I mean,
I saw this guy wearing a shirt where there was like 4 different pictures of different Keanu Reeves characters on it, and I don't know where he got it, but I want that shirt.
Oh, well, for the listeners also who aren't here to appreciate, Jack is wearing a Portrait of Larry David t-shirt, and at least 2 people have stopped him to indicate how much they admire, which wow, that is outside my wheelhouse completely. I've watched every episode of Seinfeld.
You gotta respect Larry David.
I don't have to respect anything. I'm 46 years old. I will choose what I respect. What else what were your ambitions? Dead card games, definitely.
And then I wanted to try some Transformers, like actual Transformers events. I don't know if I'll do that
like
anymore.
a competition, even though you didn't bring a deck.
Yeah, I forgot a lot of things this year.
Yeah.
This was not a good year for me. But
But at least you haven't had any caffeine in a while.
I had
excuse me, what?
Wait a second.
I had a Coke,
Oh, but it's a Mexican
Mexican
Coke.
Coke, because like it's different sugar. It was better anyway.
It's still hop full of the same
Yeah.
old caffeine,
Yeah.
buddy.
It was a weak moment, a quick reaction based on emotion and not logic. But
Yeah.
anyway,
And the delicious pretzel sandwich.
oh, so good. I wanted to go over to the Bushy Road.
We did go to the Bushy Road booth, which
And-
is a little disappointing.
Disappointing.
At least we got to play Vanguard Zero.
No.
No, I tapped the
no.
screen and then it crashed.
Yeah, Vanguard Zero crashed, and I guess it takes a while to reboot on whatever phone that they were.
It was
like
a-
an
it was a
iPhone,
Gal-
like 6.
Yeah, no, it was an iPhone. Yeah,
It was like a 5 or a 6 or something.
Yeah.
Not a recent one.
And the other thing is, usually the Bushy Road booth supports Vanguard, Buddy Fight, and Vice Schwartz.
Yeah.
And then if they have another card game out or something,
or just like merchandise for other
yeah,
things.
but I mean, like they had Dragoborn, they had
Yeah.
Ascendance of Etheros that year. Like, they usually have like Vanguard sleeves for sale, because I know I bought Vanguard sleeves
Boxes.
there. Whatever the newest release. This year, it is only Batman Ninja,
for Vice Wars.
only, and that's they're only selling Batman Ninja merchandise.
Only demoing it.
Yeah.
That is it.
Well, they only ever demo one game, but they usually
No, they
sell-
usually have Vanguard, but last year they had Vanguard, Buddy Fight, and Vice demos. They were
but they
in-
didn't have a different card game that they were trying to sell at that time, right? Because
No, Dragonborn was still a thing, but it was dying. So
yeah,
but-
I mean, but that's like, it wasn't like the year that they were pushing Dragonborn.
yeah, no, it was
different.
not that.
So yeah, we definitely saw what Bushy Road had to offer. Maybe they'll have something else. I would be surprised.
Yeah.
Well, there's this really sweet Bushy Road related panel coming up in a couple of days.
That's on Saturday. Yeah,
What?
State of Card Fight Vanguard 2019.
Who's doing that?
I don't know, because we certainly haven't put together any kind of presentation or anything for this panel. So
Yeah, we probably should get. And
yikers.
no projector. Is that-
I looked again, and we actually may have a projector, because we're going to be in the Crown Plaza. Originally, we're going to be in Lucas Oil Stadium.
Oh, did they change it on us?
Yeah.
Our events still in the stadium?
Our compa tournaments.
Compa tournaments. As you
Alright.
can tell, we're all very tired tonight.
Our Winnaboxes tournaments, because it turns out when the first place winner wins 2 boxes, you can't call it a win-a-box anymore, because you're giving them 2 boxes.
Win some boxes.
Yeah.
Win a pair of boxes.
A
something
pair of
like
boxes.
Pair
Those
of
are
boxes.
still, I believe, on the football field at
Okay.
Lucas Oil Stadium. So that would be cool. I've already set up the challenge for that, because I'm a think ahead kind of guy.
Oh, yeah.
So we will be good. GTG, 1
GTG.
p.m. tomorrow. All right, we stopped in and saw Alan and Sean
Mhm.
and from Tuesday Night Games and Tuesday Night Podcast, and Dalton Brack from Malt House
That's who that
Podcast.
was.
Is that Malt House? Is that Malt House Games?
I think so. And then his wife Haley,
Haley is not here.
not here.
Yeah, because Dalton's volunteering for Tuesday Night Games. And hung out with them for a little bit. Another company that has not received the shipment of things that they're supposed to distribute at the con. So that's
What are they missing?
their Kickstarter for Pound of Flesh for the Mothership expansion. Wow. Yeah, another RPG I bought last year and have not even cracked the cover.
But that is a very pretty. I like
wouldn't
the
call
art.
it pretty.
It's simple, but I like the art that
Kind
they
of
have.
grotesque.
Grotesque.
More like it. Yeah.
Great graphic
Aesthetically
design.
pleasing.
Yeah, and then we stopped by to see Rory and Michael from
Yeah.
Hub Games and see where Prisma Arena. Are we allowed to say that?
It's on display there.
Oh, that's
so-
right. They had it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Where Prisma Arena is at. That's a game that Cole and I have tested with Rory a few times.
Mhm.
And Jack is now very intrigued
Oh,
by that game.
Yeah,
Dude.
It looked beautiful.
It's
you'll
great.
like it. You'll like it.
It's so good.
I'm excited.
So yeah, we talked about that, some of the changes and everything that's been made to it, but just the artwork on it has like really escalated.
Yeah.
So, like,
Oh, I love the big robot.
yeah, yeah.
He's so
So
cool.
very excited for Prisma Arena. when they're going to be able to get that out the door.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and then we actually did not do like a lot of aimless wandering. We did end up at Ultra Pro spending way too much money.
Yeah.
Didn't spend any money. Oh, we did Dragon Shields.
Yeah. We bought
some sleeves
for other people.
So yeah, and then we went to Collector's Cash and we bought sleeves for the Pokemon thing that we're doing. That we did.
Stopped by Jasco Games, and you bought the playmat. You bought a Bakugo.
I bought a Bakugo playmat,
which is technically for the My Hero Academia TCG.
And then I also got a
UFS.
free. What game is this that I got?
Oh, it's like Legacy.
We can't read the typography so bad.
Beetle.
Excuse
Legacy.
the background noise. Temporarily.
How rude! You even have your back turned to the microphone.
I turned my head to it. Albino's Leg Day.
Albion's Legacy.
Leg Day.
Albino's Leg Day.
I don't know. What it looks like.
It could be good. We don't know. They just were giving it away for free, but it is literally a full-sized box game.
Yeah.
Which is also a little odd for Jasco because they usually do licensed properties.
Yeah.
They do like Buffy the Vampire Game. They do Cowboy
Fighter,
Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop. Yu Yu Hakusho.
They have the Yu Yu Hakusho,
UFS
UFC trading cards. Dude.
I don't know if I need to. I want to go back again tomorrow and talk about it. And
we should demo.
Yeah, we demo. Definitely demo.
Because we need to learn like how to play UFS and then. Because I am a big fan of Yu Yu Hakusho as possibly the most ridiculous cartoon ever made, but it is a wonderful cartoon.
Love it.
I am a fan of My Hero Academia as well.
And I love Cowboy Bebop.
And I did buy the Deku playmat for somebody else, so that was chill. Then I had a seminar to go to about diversity in gaming, which I typically spend some time when I come to these events going to diversity seminars because I'm a diversity as opposed to you boys.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
And you guys played Vanguard.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you and I, Jack and I played Brant against your Gold Paladins, and I lost it.
Yep.
Because I didn't get a lot of card draw, and also when I say I didn't get a lot of card draw, I damage checked a draw trigger, but I didn't draw a card. So those are the kinds of play errors that get you nowhere when you're playing. So then I went off, and then Cole, what did you guys play when I was in the seminar?
I played Gold Paladin again against his
proxied gray and blue for the new My Glorious Justice
with
support.
the Cocytus reverse.
Yeah, he just kind of told me
reverse.
what all the cards did, and I had to believe him because I didn't want to take the time.
I could have pulled up the cards. I have them saved on my phone.
You could have.
But I mean, like, you're a cheater, I'm a cheater, but Cole's not a cheater.
No, never.
Shots fired.
What do you mean?
Well, sorry about him. His sarcasm.
No.
Never.
Jack cheated because he... faithful listener,
I
please
drew,
understand. Take a lesson. He G assisted, and okay, we've had this discussion on the program before. When you G assist, the card that you take goes to your hand. It does not go immediately to the right.
Yes.
So he G assisted, rode the card that he pulled, and then completely exercised its skill, which included drawing cards to hand, and then removed 2 cards from hand.
The skill calls a card. It doesn't draw a card.
Well, okay, fine, whatever. You cheated.
So I did it. I did things out of order, and I also drew before I stood, which is a big no.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Judge, please.
Judge.
Oh man. Remind me. We'll get there because boy, it's been a journey today. So then we went back to the hotel, dropped off because we have these big bags full of everything that we bought, especially Cole because he just buys and buys and buys, and I'm scared that this is the first day of the con and he is going to continue buying. I didn't see his place, so I have no idea how big it is.
I'm out of money, don't worry.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me tell you how much this hotel room costs, Mr. Out of Money. Then we had barbecue because it's a tradition to go to Dick's Bodacious Barbecue
It was so
here in
good.
Indianapolis. It was real tasty.
Real bodacious.
It was good. They do some good Texas style barbecue up in that place. So that's why I keep coming back. And they're closed on Sunday, as we learned. So wise
And
choice.
plus, that's right down the street from us, right
Right,
across the corner.
This is going out tonight. I don't want people knowing.
Oh,
where
never
live.
mind.
Don't dox us, dude.
Oh,
Then we went back. Right, we got our stuff. Went
Mhm.
back to the convention center. What did we need to get? That's when we got the sleeves and
yeah.
everything like that.
and I bought a box of Buddy Fight.
You bought a box of Buddy Fight. Jack and I played. He played Gold Paladins against my Angel Feathers. That's when I cheated
Yeah.
because I forgot to take a Protect gift off my Metatron. And then I was like, at the end of my turn, I was like, wait, I don't have enough Protect gifts in my hand. I was at 3 and I should have been at 4, much to Jack's consternation. And so I took the Protect gift and I was like, I just forgot to take it at the beginning of the turn, whatever. Which was fine because I didn't realize, and I now have realized, I was kind of like limiting myself. The card that lets you take one from damage to hand and then take one from deck to damage.
Which one does that?
The green haired
Oh,
pink and
Arbaki.
Arbaki? No, is
No,
it Arbaki?
It's Arbaki.
No idea.
It just says discard a card from hand. It doesn't say discard a unit from hand. So
Yeah.
you can discard a Protect gift to pay for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's fantastic,
Yeah.
dude. That's basically like throwing away nothing and getting a card. Anyways, the Angel of Feathers actually worked for me.
I think you just have to
They did.
change your playstyle.
After I reconfigured the deck, and I did use Incise Angel once. The reason that I have Incise Angel in there now is because there's cards that require something to have been put into the damage zone during that turn, and Incise Angel is one of the easiest ways to do that.
Because it doesn't require it to be played from hand.
Not only that, it doesn't require the counterblast before you move the card. It actually takes the counterblast after.
Okay.
So, and you're just popping a card back into your deck. We still need a card to shuffle the deck for Angel Feathers, but
If only you were
Boy.
getting support soon.
yeah, I had a trigger stack at the bottom of my deck just waiting for Jack just to
Well,
plow through
Why
that.
would you want to shuffle? You should just add more card.
Yeah.
You should just add more card draw to the deck so you get to the stack.
Well,
You got to
Yes.
Tsukiyomi it.
yeah, something.
Yeah.
I'll keep working on it.
the Gold Paladin deck can do that sometimes.
That's the Garmor.
the Garmor
Yeah.
build.
Yeah.
That's the point of it.
What
yeah.
you have is
Kind of, yeah.
But how many times did I Feather Palace? 3 times
Too many times.
before I got it to the point where it's like you just couldn't guard anymore.
Yeah, it was not fun. I did not have a good time.
Jack also didn't realize that Metatron gets a free heal.
Yeah. It's Thursday, August 1st, and this is Drive Check, a Card Fight Vanguard podcast where none of us actually know how to play Vanguard
Well,
properly.
and you know what? I also like. I kind of like. It clicked for me for the first time tonight that you can do all of Metatron's skills and then do Zerakiel.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you lose the plus 15k on Metatron. So
Yeah, which and a crit, right? She gets a crit too.
nope,
Oh, just the power.
just the power and a free heal. Why you want a crit too?
No, I
Come
thought
on.
I misheard you then, but
When is enough, Cole? When?
Yeah, but you can do that damage check, and then
oh, is that how you got the
you
crit?
give the trigger to
Okay.
somebody else because
Gotcha.
then
Yeah, that's what you should.
I gave that crit and power to Mobile Hospital. But so then,
Pokemon.
well, then I went and did something because I left my cards
You went-
with you guys.
You went to go do the
Raffle.
No,
the
it was with.
raffle. It was for
Oh,
Japanime Games.
oh, yeah,
no,
yeah,
wait, but there was some other one because
That's when you went to the diversity.
No.
No. That was after.
Yeah, because I only played Brant before the diversity panel.
Then
Oh,
no,
we
yeah, it
sat
was the
down.
raffle.
I opened up my.
Yeah.
Box. While
You want
we
to
were
do
playing.
the thing for the raffle thing, and then you and Jack and I played. I gave you
Yes.
Blade Master.
Yeah.
Blaze it.
And how did that work?
Kagero is sweet. I wish it wasn't so expensive and I could justify paying for those cards right now. But yeah, so after that, we went to the Pokemon Build a Deck
Build
event.
and battle.
Build and battle.
Oh boy, oh boy. Turns out I didn't get a bad pull, even though mine wasn't fancy like yours.
The Jirachi?
Yeah, Jiratchet.
Yours was
$25.
better than his.
Yeah,
in
I
I
got a secret rare. I can't remember. It was like
Beast Bringer.
or something like that. On TCG Player, it goes for $2.
Yeah, it's real pretty.
Real pretty.
Shiny.
Yeah.
And Jack, before we even opened our packs,
I was going through. I was on TCG Player. I was trying to figure out which set that I wanted to play for the build and battle because they had a couple of options.
Yeah, because it's not a pre-release, so they basically let you choose from Team Up, Unbroken Bonds,
Thunder,
and
something.
Lost Thunder, and then
No, it was those three: Team Up,
just
Unbroken
yeah.
Bonds, Lost Thunder.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I was scrolling through the Team Up cards, and I saw Latios and Latios. That's a sweet GX Team Up card. Wouldn't it be great if I got that card? And lo and behold, I pulled that exact card.
With the Latios and the Latios making a heart.
it was like
Yeah,
the alternate art.
Yeah, it's the expensive version of the card too.
Well,
It's
is
just
it
not
$25 expensive?
$28.
Well, then you plussed the most on this
I
particular
did.
competition that cost us $22 to enter. So I earned 3, Cole lost 20, and Jack got 6.
So we doing it tomorrow with
No.
the new set pre-release?
No.
Oh.
I'm not spending any more money on Pokemon. Oh, here's the problem. It's I only do Pokemon at GenCon anymore because I sit through one of these pre-releases and remember why Pokemon TCG players are the worst human beings ever.
And that's where we will leave that.
No.
Oh, we're gonna.
We can talk about they don't pay attention to the world around them, and just like there was this one dude who I was trying to get by, and he was watching his friend play, and I was like, excuse me, and I'm like, do you realize we're doing pairings? I need to get to the other side of the table so I can be with, and he's just standing there having a conversation with his friend, oblivious to everything else going around him.
Oh, and people weren't listening to the pairings either because they hand wrote out the pairings, which was a mess. And then the lady going through the pairings was not raising her voice.
Not at all.
And
in the middle of a huge auditorium, and I was like, this is, and I also, my last match was against somebody. It's one of those folks I've talked about on this program before, where they just assume that you know everything about the game in the same way that they know everything about the game. So she was like, well, why are you playing this card? And I was like, because it was in my dag 4-packs that I had. What did you think? I was actually making intelligent choices? Jeez, why did I put 2 stage 1s without their basic pre-evolutions? Because I wasn't paying attention and I really didn't care that much. Here was my deck strategy. I put as many cards in there that had draw a card or draw 2 cards for colorless energy so I could deck out as quickly as possible and be done with this. Unfortunately, Torracat and Starmie are not basics. So, oops on me. So, Jack, you're the only one who won.
I won one single game.
Which it was against me.
Yeah. So, does that really count?
Yes, because you got 2 tickets
Instead
where
of
we each
one.
got 1 ticket.
Yeah, I did. But my first game was pretty close, actually. That was actually a good game. And then the third one was also pretty close now that I think about it. But I just lost both times. So,
yeah,
but we were both sweet card.
We were both playing that Grimer.
That's a
strategy.
good card though too for sealed. I feel like the poison and then it
poisons and does double poison damage between turns.
You know what else is a really good card for sealed? The
Beast
Seeking.
Catcher?
Well, that could work. The Seeking in Unbroken Bonds, where if it's attached with an item, you can. It's got 1 blue water energy and lets you flip 6 coins and does 30 damage for each heads
If you have a tool attached.
if you have a tool attached.
Yeah, but I had a far-fetched that for one colorless energy removed the tool attached to the active Pokemon and did 70 more damage.
Yeah, here's the thing though. Like,
That dude pulled that off several times with the Sea King.
yeah, he did. The only time I had it and it needed to make a difference, I rolled 5 1s because instead of flipping a coin, which just evens his heads and odds
Yeah,
his
that's
tails.
Pokemon life for you.
Yeah, so I rolled 5 1s and 1 5. Not a single head at all, and I probably would have won that because we went into like the 3-round.
If you had gotten one even.
one head,
Yeah.
I needed one head, and I would have knocked him out, and then I would have been up, and then and he just kept getting 120 on me. He was like, all right, fine.
Yeah, and our friend Flan, who was sitting right next to me when we opened packs, pulled Pikachu Zekrom.
Pikachu Zekrom full art.
Zekrom, yes, and he literally built his deck where he had just that card, 38 electric energies, and 1 supporter.
And he also had he also pulled in his pack Mimikyu and Gengar team up.
That's right.
Full art as well.
Yes.
So
and I got Jirachi.
But
Not full art, not just Jirachi.
I think valuable more so than both of those other cards,
I don't know.
I believe that's the case.
But he was able to beat me because he got his energies onto that one Pokemon, and he didn't have to mulligan. He got it in his first pull of 7.
I don't like that. But that's a thing.
That's
whatever.
Yeah, whatever. It's a fun
Call
tournament.
TPCI, ask them to switch to the London mulligan.
We just need to talk to Puka.
He doesn't make the rules for.
He doesn't make the rules. He makes the decks though.
I know he does.
So
man,
make him better. Make more variety and better.
I miss hanging out with that dude. I hope I see him at Worlds. That'd be cool. For anybody who's coming to Pokemon Worlds, obviously it's in DC. I can bring Vanguard decks if anybody wants to play Vanguard.
Or Commander.
I'm dubious on Commander.
Well,
We'll see how it goes tonight because we're going to play some Commander later on. Is there anything you guys are looking for? We have our tournament tomorrow at 1 PM on the football field.
And that's the standard premiums tomorrow.
So, and the deal is if right now we have 6 people signed up. So that would be 3 rounds. If you guys want to play, you both have to play. But you can't win prizes. You're not eligible
of course
for
not.
prizes. But you guys can be in the mix. I didn't bring a premium deck. I don't have a premium deck.
We can be like bounties. If they beat us, we got prizes to hand out.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's a good idea.
But
Yeah.
that will make it 4 rounds, probably.
Well, that's
if we
okay,
have 8
right?
people. I mean,
We
had to
paid
pay
for this
$10 to play some Vanguard, so
hang out.
yeah. And I'm a good TO. I don't take half an hour between rounds. I probably pretty much take about 5 minutes between rounds at most to get people paired up again. And I crack that whip, and I'm like, get your butt in the seat. And time started 50 minutes.
Loud
go.
voice too.
You know that. That's I love. Last year I had to shout over Magic the Gathering's 25th birthday. So
yeah.
Hopefully we won't have any shenanigans like that this year. So that we have that, then we're
the very random encounters.
that panel is on Friday night, and then we have dinner with Alec.
Yeah.
And then it's off into the wilds for Saturday. We have another tournament, but we'll probably record again tomorrow night. Let people know how the tournament went and any stuff that went on with that. Do you guys have any other closing notes?
Not right now.
Well, this is what we're closing.
Oh.
And you don't have another opportunity.
I bought more chaotic, so I'm excited to do that. And if anyone wants help building chaotic decks or wants me to ship them out a really cheap, just commons and maybe rares, let me know. I can
and
do that.
Yeah, and the only reason I bought the Cyberpunk 2020 was it was a box of 6 different starter decks for $15, and the particular dead card game salesman that we visited had no Ophidian anymore. I have successfully bought every booster pack and starter deck of Ophidian in existence, and they cannot sell it any longer because it is all mine. If you guys want to play the Ophidian trading card game, you have to come to my house and see if I will let you.
And then you just look at packs you don't actually open.
I did not. I opened one pack one time.
And regrets it.
No, I don't regret it. It's just like it's there. So Jack, if people wanted to send you Twitters on the internet, what's the best way for them to reach you?
Well, my Twitter handle is drive_Jack.
Yeah, the name on it is pull up a chair, so don't be confused if you pull that up and it doesn't say Jack. Cole, what's your Twitter?
Cole_McCune, COLE_MCCUNE.
And if you want to reach William R. Anderson, it's at Wash in the Sink. I don't have an underline on my Twitter account because I've had that Twitter account since like 2007 or something stupid.
So you should put it at the end.
No. And if you want to write to the program or follow us for updates on the tournament or anything that's going on, or see a picture of us all together in one place for the first time ever in all existence, that is at drive_check. Cole, what's our randomized flavor text for the evening?
Jack's got it.
Jack's on top of it.
My phone is on the other side.
Yeah, Cole.
Well, I was on top of it, but the card is not. No, here.
I mean, I will literally go into one of these deck boxes and grab a card and just read a flavor text.
I'm at the card. I just need the link to work.
Oh my! You're taking too long.
No.
You kept the
That's Keyforge.
If the Keyforge has flavor text,
Does it?
Sure, why not?
Read it.
It says.
Oh my gosh.
That one doesn't have a flavor text.
Oh, really?
That one doesn't have a flavor
Wow.
text. I know some of them do.
Well, yeah, probably the good decks.
I once thought that
He
these creatures...
always appears in the most dangerous battlefields. Good night, everyone.
What card is it?
Mobile Hospital Assault Hospice.
That's not Feather Palace.
No, it's not. It's a different mobile hospital.
Wow.
Because little did you know, there's like 6 different mobile hospital cards.
No, I did know that. But not for standard, only premium. I was going to read the Keyforge card known as The Terror. It's from Dees, which was one of my favorite houses in Keyforge. Dees.
No, Dis.
Oh.
Dis, but
It's DIS, yeah. And the flavor text is, I once thought these creatures could be redeemed. Now I know better. And that's by Champion Anafiel.
Is that supposed to mean something there?
That the Dees are like the really bad guys.